So
Yeah.
I ran this.
Okay.
Okay, so I put like 6 by 2. Right. So below, 3.
That
Okay.
works.
Right.
Now go back. Back.
Is that the button to go back? This one, right?
No, no, the first one.
Or the first one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now give
So
0.
2,
Yeah. Divide.
right?
Uh, okay.
500.
Yeah, basically it should go to the error.jsp.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check in my machine.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that is the
Uh,
scenario that we are trying. So now when we give 0, instead of going to this page,
mm-hmm.
it should go to
It
error.
should go to the error.jsp, right?
Yeah.
Here I do have the error.jsp. Let's
Hmm.
see. Let me see. The process JSP. Let me see. Process JSP. I'll say
Did you give? Okay, you given.
error page error.jsp, right?
Yeah.
Do I need a slash in front of maybe?
No, I think this should be
No,
fine.
that's good, huh?
Yeah.
And then error.jsp. Error.jsp is error page true.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's perfect.
Right? I copy exactly what you sent me. Right? I just put it in. So it should go to this page. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like it goes to this page at all, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is not going.
I should see at least this message. That's just a text. Sorry, exception that occurred or something. So exception happened right here. Do we have to put something to catch it or something? It's automatically. That's
Yeah. Okay, let me share my screen and we'll try it. Okay. Identified attribute. Okay. Format is going. Can you just try to add this extra language Java, the error page?
Yeah, in the error page.
Yeah.
Oh, language you got Java. Okay, maybe that's okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
The error page. I do have that.
Okay.
I do have that right here, right? But maybe some extra stuff, content type.
Maybe just do one thing. I'm not exactly sure. So what you do, from the first line till ninth line,
Mhm.
you just remove every content.
So from here,
First line, from first line.
first line,
Yeah.
remove everything.
Yeah. Till body.
Oh,
Come down till
okay.
ninth line. Yeah. Next line.
Nine.
Yeah.
No body at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We'll just and remove the last sixth and seventh line.
6, 7, 6. Oh,
Yeah.
the body no need that also.
Yeah. Now just try it once.
Okay. So just that
And
one. Okay.
here the okay. Yeah. Just try it now. We'll see. Okay. I think there is something wrong.
Let me see.
Go to process.jsp.
Process change. Element A divided by B. That's right. So exception, right? So error JP. It should be okay, right? Yeah. And then um, so error the JSP. JSP. Oh, language. Okay,
Yeah. Okay. Give that one.
language equal Java.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not what I need. Yes, seven. No, just click on it. Hmm.
Yeah. That is not a problem. So
The process. It's a line it's
go to
A divided by B. A is 9, B is right. So division numbers, and then A is of course 9 divided by 0. So that should go into the error of JSP. So the error JSP is JSP, right? JSP, JSP, JSP. It's error page, that's true. And the exception is true. That's true, let's see.
everything
Exception
seems good. Uh,
oh, there. So, right? Do you see anything wrong? I don't see anything, right? It's
yeah.
good.
It's good.
Or maybe this, I don't know, this wrong. It shouldn't
No,
be.
that isn't a problem.
Something like, yeah. Hmm. What happened to this thing before?
Uh,
Website.
go to process.jsp once.
Processing transfer. Yes. So maybe character set this one being that's the thing, right? Maybe I have a title, I don't know if that matters.
That isn't a problem.
Page.
Okay, so we'll just hold on this one. Okay, let me try. There is one more scenario.
Okay.
Just see whether that works for you. Okay.
Yeah. But let me run with a good number, see if
Yeah.
it's still good. Number is still good. I'm just curious. So 892. Yeah, it's good. And 4, 500. 500. That means the page not found or something?
Yeah. It's not finding that error.jsp.
You're not finding it. That's I put it in the right place, right?
Yeah,
That's where
yeah,
all the
yeah, yeah.
JSPs. Right?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, actually there is one more way of configuring this error.jsp in web.xml. So
Mm-hmm.
just try it and we'll see like whether it works. That
Mm-hmm.
scenario will again test it in your machine. I'm
Okay.
really not sure why this is okay. So we can configure like this. This will go into web.xml.
Yeah.
Here, just need to have this. So instead of defining there, we will define it here. What is the error page?
Mm-hmm.
Web app is not needed. Okay, so we're just giving error page and what is the type of that exception, and then we are giving
Mm-hmm.
where it needs to go. Index.jsp, sorry, error.jsp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
now there is no need of specifying this line here.
Mm-hmm.
This error page true. 1 second, I think not here. Here this is needed. In process.jsp, we don't have to say what is that error.jsp. Now it should work without specifying here because previously you need to specify this error, this line in every JSP wherever you need to handle the exception. Now,
Mm-hmm.
as we are defining in the web.xml, you don't have to define this in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just remove
Okay.
this line. Yeah.
Okay. It still works. Huh? They made me pass me that. Let me try it and see why is the 97 work? That's another thing. Is there a way I can put like a comment or something? Basically,
Yeah, yeah,
ignore
you
that
can.
file.
Yeah, you
Put a
can.
file.
Yeah. Not here. You're not supposed to remove here. To remove it in
Uh,
process.jsp.
that's to say the same.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, that's good. And then in the process.jsp, yeah, so don't do this anymore. So is there a command line at all that
Just
would
give
ignore
double slash.
uh, or like that?
No, slash. Divide
Oh,
symbol.
slash slash.
Yeah.
Oh, just like
No, it didn't
just
work.
like
Then give one slash and star.
oh, slash and star.
Star. Didn't work. Okay, just let me check. Basically, that should work. Let me tell you.
Maybe another star at the end. This is Java, right? This is JSP.
That should accept, but it is not taking. Okay, otherwise you can try this one. Yeah,
That's
use.
okay. I can delete it.
I found it actually. I'll just give it to you. Uh, you need to put the commented line inside this. You need to use that angular bracket, exclamatory,
Oh,
hyphen,
bang. Ego. Okay.
yeah,
So it's
exclamatory,
yeah.
hyphen.
Um,
Yeah,
okay.
put that closing afterwards. Yeah. Basically, this is for JSP content.
Yeah.
So if you don't want any JavaScript, then inside JavaScript you need to use double slash.
Oh, okay. So put where do I put Java slash?
Sorry, not here.
No,
In case of if you want to
no.
comment some JavaScript.
Okay, JavaScript. Okay. So this is good, right? That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. We learned that. So let's.
Just in the process as JSP remove that line. We'll see again instead of commenting it out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So go back to the process, JSP.
Yeah.
Just delete the file. Delete it.
Yeah. Why it is not working? Mm,
Display. What's that?
I'll just come from beginning once. Go to index.jsp.
Yeah. Okay.
Just you can right click
Yeah.
and close all, so everything will be closed.
Yeah.
Right click on the file. Right click on some file name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close
Close
all.
on. I put
Okay.
the
From here it
index
will
on
go.
index, right? Index.jsp
Yeah.
process.jsp submit to the value submit, right? So
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Now it will go to process.jsp. Now in process.jsp we won't specify anything, just divide by 0, that's it. Now it needs to go to error.error.jsp and okay. Can you go to error.jsp once now?
Yeah, so that's right there, right? So then error.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very simple. Challenge
What is
is
wrong?
error page.
Okay, error page. Maybe just delete this error.jsp once and create it again.
I'm sorry. Delete
Delete.
this one.
Yeah, delete this one. That whole
Okay.
JSP, not the content.
Okay. This error here.
Yeah.
Delete. Okay. Mm,
Create again, and I'll send the code.
so error.
I sent the code in chat. You just copy and replace it here.
Okay.
Yeah, try it now once. That is okay, I think. Just try it on.
Okay.
Oh,
What's wrong with it?
I
Something.
think I'm not sure. Maybe some server configuration. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look into it why it is not working for some users. Okay, so we'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, but the main reason is we can just specify some error page, and whenever
Mm,
the error happens, we can move it to that particular page.
okay.
So tomorrow I'll try to figure out why it is not working for you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
this, is there any configuration? Even I didn't do anything. I just tried on the machine as I was explaining you. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see about this one. Okay, let's go to the next topic now.
Oh, see, it look exactly the same. So I don't know why it's wrong. Oh, that's very weird.
Go to web.xml once.
I'm sorry.
Web.xml once.
Oh, web.xml.
Yeah.
I put
Mm,
this in, right? Error page.
yeah, it looks correct. Okay. Basically, everything seems correct, but
Yeah.
I'm sure what configuration is missing.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll figure out how. Maybe restart my Eclipse again.
Can you just go to your go to the console once, just see the error once. I'll make you
Say
tell.
that again. Oh,
Console.
look at the console. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, console. Okay. Let me see. Uh, Let me
Double
run
click
that
on
again.
the console.
Oh, console.
Yeah, double click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, zero.
Okay, it is throwing the error, but it is not going to that page.
Yeah.
Go up a little bit.
Go up a little bit.
Scroll up. Yeah. Okay.
Process JSP system, and then drop another
Exactly.
everything.
It is not finding that
Backtrace.
error.jsp. I don't know why.
Backtrace.
Yeah, I think that should be okay. We'll see. We'll figure out. For some reason, in your case, it's not finding that error.jsp.
Hmm. Okay. But I just created, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so this. Oh, how do I put it back? Double click it again.
Yeah.
Double click again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll be seeing that. Yeah, let me go to the syllabus. Okay, so now we'll see this use bean and set and get property. Okay. Yeah. So it will be like this. So just think that we're going to have one normal Java file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So basically, we'll see the use of use bean. Now, if you want to create the object for this in our JSP, what we'll do, we'll just put the scriptlet tag, and here we will give the particular object name equal new object, like that. We'll create an object, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just
So
do it in
use
Eclipse.
being then
Yeah. Yeah.
ID that job class.
Yeah. Second. Let me just create this class in Eclipse. So we are going to create calculator just Java. Use servlet, not servlet. This is just a class. Oh, okay. I have one class and I just have one
Mm-hmm.
method. Whatever the input I give, it will just cube it and it will give it back.
Yeah.
Okay. So now in my JSP, just take. I'm going to do it in index.jsp itself. So in index.jsp, what I'm trying to do, I want to access that object. So what we'll do, we'll just put like this, and here we'll use calculator SQL new, right? This is how we will do
Mm-hmm.
normally. So if
Yeah.
you want to know, here it will be like this. Okay. Yeah. Basically, for this calculator, then we need to add the import here. We need to give the type.
Mm-hmm.
Then only it will work. So instead of doing like this, we can do it in other way using a use bean like this. Now here we need to give copy it. Uh, Second. Okay. So now for this class, object will be created and this name is the reference to that object. So now you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
do this line and you don't have to put the import, nothing is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So the use bean functionality is to create an object for any bean class that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then using that object you can get and set the property of that class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you do object something,
So now,
object dot.
okay, now what we are going to do here, we'll just call that cube. We'll just see what happens. So now it needs to give the output.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just using that object, I'm calling the method and I'm printing the output.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just run it.
So whatever you put in the ID, you use that, right? So let's say this is my object or something, and
Yeah,
then you do
that
my
we need
object
to
dot.
use it. Yeah, that's the object that will be created. If I give that just calci, then it's just giving cannot be resolved.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
compiling. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
let's restart. So it's giving on 25. So basically it creates that object and calls that method and gives the value back.
Mm-hmm.
Got it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now we'll see get property and set property. Then you can try all at once. So that is the use of this use bin, JSP use bin. So basically the tag is really the use for this one is that now what is the problem is the UI designer don't have to worry about coding all those things like creating an object, doing an import, everything. They can just use this tag. It's just like HTML tag, so they don't have to worry about anything. So they can
Mm-hmm.
use it and it will work as a Java code.
But is this like a new way to do it, or this is the old way?
And
This
it
is
is the
new.
new way. Yeah,
This is a
basically,
new way.
yeah. If you see the evaluation, like evolution, what happens? First HTML
Mm-hmm.
file was there. So instead the HTML, they want the Java code. Then the JSP
Mm-hmm.
comes in. So when the JSP comes in, all looks like a Java code. So the UI
Mm-hmm.
designer was facing difficulty, like we can't able to code a Java code. Then they came up
Mm-hmm.
with the scenario of using the tag. So now using the tag for the UI designer, it will be easy. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't have to worry about syntax and other thing of Java. They just
Okay.
need to know how
Okay.
to use the tag.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now the same way set property and get property. It is also simple. Basically there is a property username. Okay. So here we need to go with some scenario. Okay. So we'll again go back to this one. Okay. We'll go back to index.html where we have username and password. Okay. From here we'll create one more JSP. I'll just give user details. Just JSP. So insert this, we'll get the value. Okay, before that we need to class the package. Okay, I'll just create one Java here. New class file, user. Just finish it. In the user.java, I'll be having this private variable. This issue here. Uh, I don't know. It is closing. Okay, I'll just have name and password here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'll just I will generate a getter and setter for both name and password. Now I'll just have get set methods. So we'll use this one to get the value and so this is must. You need to have the getter and setter if you are using set property get property tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here I need to use the same old thing which comes here the class. So instead of the calculator, here it will be user. Okay, now the bean which is created is u. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be first we'll try to set the property here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so um, basically you can give asterisk so that whatever the value which comes from the form it will be assigned to
Mm-hmm.
this u. Okay, so first we'll try that one.
Explain to me that the line 12. So set property and then property equals star
Yeah,
and
I'll
name equal u. Yeah.
yeah I'll come back. Okay, so what I'm trying to do it here is here we are creating an object in this line.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so after creating that object, I'm setting the property. So
Okay.
when I'm setting a property, I'm giving asterisk. That means when I'm giving star, that means all the value it will take. So now it will see the user
Value.
object.
What? Yeah. What value?
Request,
Star is
request,
what
request
value?
values, request parameters. All the request parameter it will consider.
So in this case, what parameter? What
Okay,
parameter?
just take this u is an user object.
Mm,
Now it will go and check in this class what are the attributes are there, name and password. Now
uh,
it will see in the request object is there any parameter with the name and password in
mm,
the request object.
mm,
We know right in the request object whatever the value which is there in the request object we can get it by request or get attribute, get parameter.
right.
So in this request object it will check is there any like okay get parameter.
Attribute. Yeah.
Yeah.
parameter,
So in
yeah.
this one we will
Name,
use name.
name,
Now
right?
in
Name and
this,
password,
yeah,
right?
yeah, this name and password will be checked here in this property. If name and password
Right.
both it finds, then it will assign to this object dot name, this object dot password. It will assign. That is a use of this line.
So
So in the set
property star.
property, if there are two
Right.
values, name and password, then it will get those
Mhm.
value and it will assign to this object parameters.
Okay.
Got it right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but let's say it only has in the parameter only has one,
Yeah, then it will
you
assign
know,
only one.
then they only set the first one. What, so
Yeah.
whatever the matching one, right? Has to be
Yeah.
matched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Uh,
Then get property property domain.
this is to get the property. Now from the object, we are getting the value. Now if without this line, if you want to get it, what you will do, you will open the scriptlet tag and you will give u dot name. So instead of giving that
Mhm.
u dot name, you can use the tag itself.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah. It's
Windows.
weird. So the property, you have to specify the property, right? In this case, when you do the get,
Yeah.
yeah, name and password, yeah, name and password, and then name equal double quote u. What's that mean? That means
This
the
u
u
is this
dot
object. Yeah.
name,
Yeah.
u dot name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This object name, this is a proper variable name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the name you just put u. That's object. That's it know where which property
Yeah,
you're
it's
talking about.
US. Yeah.
Basically, the
It's object name.
look at it's
Yeah.
gonna substitute, yeah. Uh, name, okay. It's the object name, and then
Yeah.
okay, okay. Set property. Okay, okay. Oh, this is we
Okay.
okay,
Now
to
in
run it
from
and see. This is a user detail, right?
yeah.
User detail. So what do you have to pass something to
Yeah.
the user
So
detail?
from index.html, now I'm going to give
Uh-huh.
user detail
Okay. Oh, I see.
so that in the request the username password will be there.
Mhm.
I will just try it now.
Action.
Yeah, I forgot to change the web.xml. Here it should be now index.html. Okay, I'll just give Giri and password as GIR. I'll give submit. User details. Okay, given the name is wrong. Details. I don't think this is needed. See, it gets this value, but not this one
Mhm.
because this is username. The property which we gave is name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it still gets the password. So whichever which matches.
So can you go back to the user detail?
Yeah,
Uh, user detail. Let's see. You get the name.
I will explain from the
Name.
beginning, maybe in the flow. So first it comes to the index.html. We are giving the
Right.
username and password. Now when you click on submit, it goes to the user detail.jsp with the request
Uh-huh.
object having the value of username and password.
Mhm. Right.
Now it
Right.
goes to the user details.jsp. In the first line, it creates the object with the name
Right.
us for the
Right.
class user class.
Right.
Then in the set property, we are setting every property of us. So in this
Mhm.
line, it will check what are the variables that are there in the user class. There is a name and password. Now it will go and
Mhm.
check in the request object whether the request
Mhm.
object has a parameter name and password. Now here
Right.
only password is there. So it just calls this set password and pass
Mm.
this parameter and set this value. So that's how it set the
Mm.
value. So it calls this setter and pass the value and it set it. It all happens internally.
Mm.
Now in this line the password got setted. Then in this line we are getting the property. In this line basically it passed this value user and pass this property. So here it calls the getter and get the
Right.
value.
Right.
And it's just as it is null, it is displaying null. Password is already
Mm.
setted, so it is displaying the password.
Right.
Now in this one we'll just change this one to name and we'll see. Gets both the
Yeah.
values. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that is the use of that bean classes.
Yeah.
And there is one more thing is there. Actually, you can make this object as a session object. Maybe we'll try that example tomorrow.
Okay. We'll try something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow, we pick up from here.
Yeah.
Let me
You will
let
be
me
doing
try
this
this.
scenario again. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
will be
Let me
doing it.
repeat this. Repeat this. Maybe
Yeah.
when I repeat it, then maybe it will be in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Look
Yeah.
at. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll pick up from here, and then yeah, then let me try that thing you just what you just did,
Yeah.
and then see. Yeah. That's new to me. That's new.
Mm.
That's new. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow,
Same
same
time.
time.
Yeah. Same time.
Yeah.
Same time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Gary. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Welcome. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.